Mm, We're back. I'm back. We're back. I'm back. Everybody's back. Well, you guys aren't back yet, which means I get to go off camera. I need my hamburger helper because y'all are not even here yet. Wonderful. It's amazing. One can spend some time getting logged into Instacart. If you're watching a playback, please take some time to like and hype this stream. And before you forget, leave me a comment and let me know how you're affording groceries in this economy, because that is what I'm doing this stream for. Hey Jennifer. I'll be off camera real quick while I eat, but I want to know the gist of what we're going to be talking about is how are y'all affording groceries in this economy? Uh where is the other note that I airdropped? Come on. Come on. Let's not be difficult about this. Note. Budgeting groceries. There we go. Okay. So y'all are gonna help me create an Instacart cart real quick. Oh shit, that's the wrong thing. Hold on. And I'm not gonna place my order on Instacart because some stores do markups. We're gonna look at probably at least 2 stores. And I want to know what tips and tricks you guys have. Yeah, there's only one chat right now, Shonda. I'm only doing a single stream. But I want to know what I should keep on my grocery list and what I should take off. I'm going to show you guys what I've been buying, but I really want to make sure, like, so I'm thinking a $100 budget, but if I can come in under that, even better. And if I really need to go over that, if we determine that I really need to go over that, 125 max. That's what I really want to stick to between now and December, assuming nothing crazy happens, right? The other thing is I don't want to buy more food than I need. Okay, that's what I'm going to talk about. I don't want to buy more food than I need. So Jen is correct. I need a meal plan. And my plan is to keep it simple. Caveat is, yeah, it's for a week. Per week. Go over my grocery budget. So I do need a meal plan as far as like an idea of what I'm going to be eating, because I plan to keep it simple. Like so far on 75 Hard, keeping my meals incredibly simple has been wonderful. Like I'm so happy with my this is the first time I've made Hamburger Helper in like, I think the last time was in April, May, June, July. So like 4 months. And I'm so happy with it. Like it's garbage, but I like when I say it's garbage, I mean like all the processed powder flour, powdered cheese is not good for you. But I love this right now. I really do. So, priority number 1, get enough protein. This is gonna be fun for me. I don't know about you guys. I'm making y'all do work. We need to figure out how much protein I need. And to be honest with you, how many calories I need per day. Like that's how specific I'm trying to get. I'm not in a position where I have to undereat. So let's be clear about that. I'm not in a position where I have to undereat. But we're going to look at what classifies as enough food for me and see if I can build a budget around that without overspending and buying unnecessary food. Because right now I buy too much food. I buy more food than I need and it goes to waste. Damn it. I thought I closed the door so you wouldn't come in here. This cat always begging for my food. Go back. Go away, you. Okay. Are you supposed to be going to different stores? There's only 2 stores I go to. Publix and Food Lion. You guys probably know Publix, but you probably don't know Food Lion. It's a more affordable store. They don't even mark up their prices on Instacart. So I'm going to show you both. And we'll see if I need to cut some stuff out. We'll see if I need to add some stuff in. And then we'll go from there. But as far as the meal plan is to get enough protein. That's the plan. And to not overcomplicate, right? I'm not looking for gourmet recipes or anything like that. And to be honest with y'all, another part of the plan is to use one of our very own Venetians that watches but is not always in the chat. Girl Dad, Cooking Up Deliciousness. His content is phenomenal. I'm very intimidated by his content. He makes me feel like there's no point in me cooking ever. Like, if I'm not gonna follow his steps, or if my food not gonna look like his, what is the point of me even cooking? I may as well stick to my box hamburger helper. I feel like that's good because my aunt and uncle for 2 weeks spent $230 just because we had to get behind it. We didn't want to spend that much. Okay. Oh, how much do I weigh and what's my age? Andrew talk about some not to get too personal. Like, we don't talk about that. I'm 30, Andrew, and I weigh 143 pounds. And I'm 5'3". I go to Wegmans for meat because it's packed individually. I can put the whole thing in the freezer and cut off what I need. Okay, I don't know if I have Wegmans back home. Let's start out with Instacart. No. Let's start out with protein. Let's figure out. I think I'm at about 1,400 calories, like BMR. Let's do this. Calorie calculator. I'm not cutting no calories either. I'm not doing that. I'm not working on intentionally being in a calorie deficit. Whatever deficit I get is going to be from me fasting. So let's just figure out how much food I need real quick. So 30, 5'3", 143. I am not going to do moderate. Let's say sedentary because that's a more accurate representation, and then I can try to account for the exercise later. Maintenance is 1,800. That's a lot. Oh my God. What happened? My BMR is 14. Like, why do I need 18 for maintenance? That's a lot. That's interesting. Some calculators won't even show you below 1,200 for weight loss. Okay, so we're not talking about weight loss. We're not doing no calorie cutting and all that. I don't know about no 1,800 calories. I ain't gonna lie. I think you need a pen and paper. I have one. I'm prepared, Jenitha. I have one. I just forgot it was sitting on my desk. I have one. Y'all just not gonna be able to see what I'm doing. Okay? We're not gonna be able to see what I'm doing. But I have one. I have sticky notes. I have everything. I have it. I'm prepared. So how about we forget about the calories and go with protein? Because the calories is gonna stress me out. That's gonna stress me out. Because I'm not even counting calories as of right now. So let's go with how to calculate protein goal. I think it's kilograms. People always say pounds, but it's supposed to be in kilograms. Use your total body weight in pounds. Divide your weight in pounds by 2.2. Okay, that's the kilogram conversion. Okay. Let's see. Let me get a calculator. 143 divided by 2.2. Okay, so minimum I need 65 grams of protein. Minimum I need 65 grams. I'm gonna bump that up to 80. Yeah, calories can come after. I'm gonna bump that up to 80 grams of protein. And if I get more, better, like even better. But like people in 2026, people really are going overboard with the protein because they're calculating one gram of protein per pound of body weight. It's supposed to be per kilogram of body weight. Lord Jesus. You're using two different measuring systems when you're talking grams and pounds. Lord. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Pounds is imperial. Grams is metric. So it's supposed to be 1 gram of protein per kilogram of body weight. But don't listen to me. That is the formulation that I found and that works for me. If you do it per pound, I'm not eating 140 grams of protein every single day. I'm not doing it. That shit is so stressful and it's so expensive unnecessarily. Like, you know what your body does with the extra protein? It just pees it out. Okay? I don't have time for that. Pees and poops it out. I don't have time. So let's aim for about 80 grams of protein, and we'll try to calculate that in my Lose It app. But we gotta figure out how much food I need, basically, as far as protein. Everything else is extra. I'm not gonna lie. Starches, fiber, all of that shit is extra after that. Let me show you what I mean. So let's aim for roughly, on average, 80 grams of protein, roughly. I may go under some days, I may go over. Okay. Oh, my pen. It's not my pen. I bought pens, but I didn't realize she had pens sent up here, so I'm just using her pens. Is this for 7 days? Yes, this is for 7 days. This is per week. I'm just gonna repeat it every week with slight changes, like slight changes and maybe variety, but in general. So the 80 grams is per day. So let me show y'all what I'm talking about. I wonder if I can pull up Lose It, desktop version. Lose It, calorie counter, login. I don't know my password. Hold on. I do know my password. I do know my password. Okay. Let me show y'all something real quick. Only chicken. Hold on. Let me show y'all something real quick. I wonder if my history is here. Do you think my history would be here? Home. I've never seen the desktop version before. Let's go. Shit, I haven't tracked in a while. Let's go back to May. Okay. Oh, this is when I was still having tropical smoothie. I don't eat that no more. Ah, I'm dead. I don't eat that no more. Okay, I just wanted to see something real quick. All right. Let's go back to today. Let's go back to today. Okay. Let me show y'all how I eat currently. And it might come in a little under. Don't start attacking me, okay? For lunch, I'm typically having bacon. In the Lose It app, I can specify brand to get the calories accurately, but I mean I don't have to. Let's go with Guantly. I typically eat Guantly. 4 slices. Okay. I have 2 to 3 large eggs, but let's go with 3 is right there already for my history. Let's go with 2. I'll have whole milk in my coffee. Not a cup. Like a quarter cup. Ooh. There we go. Sourdough from Publix. Hold on. Let me get myself off the screen. And these are guesstimates. These are rough estimates, okay? And sugar cube. I went down from 3 cubes to 2. That's typically about 400 calories for lunch. And my budget is 1571. I actually think I'm going to keep that budget. All right. For dinner, I'll have right now it's Hamburger Helper, which I would just, if I wanted to calculate it, if I was going to accurately calculate it, it would be I would calculate the actual from the Hamburger Helper box plus the ground turkey, but it's typically chicken. So to answer your question, Jen, I'm going to show you where my grocery list is now, and then we're going to work backwards from there. But let's see if we can figure out how much calories and protein I'm already eating. It'll be tenderloin, chicken tenderloin. About 4 ounces for a Dilla. Cheese. Don't get on me about my fiber. I don't have time for y'all shit. Leave me alone. This is if I'm making a quesadilla. Otherwise, I can have like regular wings in the air fryer or something like that. And let's add like half a tablespoon of butter. Or a teaspoon of butter. There we go, half a teaspoon right there. 800. I'm still 700 calories under. So I supplement my protein as well. I also supplement because I don't eat a lot of meat. So hold on. I'll add in a yogurt. I'll also add in, and this may not all be at the same, time of day, but whatever. Fair life. I'll have the 42, or I'll have the 30, or I'll have the 20, the 42 protein, the 42 gram protein, 30 gram protein, or the 20, I think 23 or 28, but let's say the 42. I'm only 355 under. What do y'all think? If I needed a full day of eating, what could I add? Oops. I could add another egg. Let's see where I'm at as far as macros. Sorry, I'm a little unfamiliar with the desktop version. My nutrients. I'm at 124 grams of protein already. So I've already surpassed my protein. And I didn't even meet my calories for the day. So technically the rest of my calories wouldn't have to come from meat or a substitute, a protein supplement. I like Pink Lady apples. That didn't add a lot. That added 95 calories. Maybe I'll figure my stuff out and grocery list right now too. Okay. Still 260 under. This is why I said I only want to eat like 1,400 calories. This is why I said only like 1,400. This is why I could add another egg in. That'll be another 70 calories. Or I could add some more milk. I don't want to add any more bread. I could, but I don't want to. Actually, if I turn this piece of sourdough like I've been doing lately, in order to get a third egg in, I've been making French toast, to be honest with you. So I can add another egg. I can add one more egg. It takes me 1 egg and a piece of sourdough. 1.5 slices. Let's see. But I don't even want as much bread anymore. So I'll probably have to back that off. And that would take my milk to half a cup. That would take that to half a cup. I think that's good. Home fries. Okay, so potato. I feel like if I do potato, I should take the bread off, or do both. I have some potatoes downstairs. I've just been too lazy to cut them up and cook them. I have Idaho potato. I usually like red potatoes, but no, not Idaho. What do you call it? Russet. How do I maybe I can find a better one. With skin baked. With skin diced. Let's try that. Half a cup. I hate the way we measure stuff in the US. Half a cup. 59 calories. I doubt it. I will cook it in butter. I have never had envy apples. I've not heard of that. Hash browns. Like frozen hash browns, Jen? Or like make my own hash browns? I'm gonna trust half a cup of potatoes seems like a little. I ain't gonna lie. Like, let me, let me say a cup. No, you know what? I do this in ounces. Um, hold on. This already exists for me. Hold on, because I used to calculate my potatoes. This should already exist for me. Hold on, let's try this again. What's the first one that What's the first one that comes up? Potato. No. A third of an ounce? No, 5 ounces. Let's go with 5 ounces. I think that sounds about right for potatoes. Okay, that seems like that got me to roughly 1600. Half a peanut. Oh, I could have put peanut butter in here. Peanut butter. I need to add peanut. I don't need to, but I can add peanut butter. That's not something that I've added to my grocery list in a while. All right, so now that we know it's a very low fiber diet, I know, leave me alone. But now that we know roughly um like what a day could look like, and if it wasn't like a quesadilla with chicken and cheese and all that, um it would be something like ground turkey with pasta, or it would be like chicken, rotisserie chicken with rice. It would still roughly be 5 to 600 calories, okay? Still roughly 5 to 600. Lunch 880 is high. I this would have been broken up into 3 meals instead of two, to be honest with you. This would have been broken up into 3 meals instead of two, okay? So we have an idea of what I'm working with. I clearly can eat enough food. I don't think I'm gonna meet this every day, but the point is to be able to, like, I'm not trying to like purposefully restrict my calories in my grocery shopping, right? How many am I eating daily? I think I'm only eating. Let me do this real quick. This is what I should be doing, but to be honest with you, let's take. You're gonna make me. You're gonna ask me for everything. Let's take all of this off. No, the butter can stay. Let's take all of this off because I ain't have none of this today. Let's take all of that off. Y'all want to see the sodium in the hamburger helper? Oh my god. Hold on. Let's do ground turkey first. Ground turkey. Uh 85% lean. I have about, let's do ounces. I have about 2 ounces of ground turkey. And let's do hamburger helper. No. Oh, this one. This one right here. I have about 2 cups. It's very low in protein, high in carb. Look at the sodium, 720 milligram. Look at that. Ah. No, I didn't have a pink lady apple today, and I did not have potatoes. I did have the 3 eggs. I did not have this protein shake. I did have the sourdough. I did have the milk, the sugar, the eggs, my bacon. I had a lot of bacon today. I made like 6 pieces. um, and I had uh what did I have? I actually had like another 8 ounces of whole milk because I had a latte. Let's do 1.5 cups. So what does that put my protein at? Hold on. Where does that put my protein at? 80 grams. See that? You see that? 80 grams, like damn near exactly. So the first set of entries was what I could be eating to get to, 1,500 calories and over 100 grams of protein. What I ate today put me at about 80 grams of protein and how many calories? 1,300. 1,300. And this is a guesstimate, so, I could be off. Mm-hmm. Mm. Wait a minute. I didn't have this today. I didn't have a yogurt. I'm at 1,100 calories. And oh shit, that's 60 grams of protein. See, I gotta do better. So somewhere between 60 and 70. No, 720 was just for the hamburger helper because it's like high in sodium. So let's see what it is for the day. I'm at 2000 milligrams for the day. Is that high? Do y'all know? I don't know. I actually don't know the answer. My carbs are pretty low for the day. They're at 56 grams. So if I wanted to have more, my sugars are at 16. Protein, I could have did better. I could have had a protein shake earlier today or a yogurt. This is the Lose It app, Tamika. Lose It. I'm just using the web version, so I'm a little turned around right now. But is 2000 milligrams of sodium for the day a lot? I felt like 720 for one meal was a lot, but if it's not, it's not. But I did have 6 pieces of bacon. I did have 2 eggs. I used an additional egg to make French toast with 1.5 slices of sourdough. I did have 2 sugar cubes in my coffee. And I did have, this should be 1.5 cups of milk, whole milk. I did have butter. I'm having hamburger helper right now, about 2 cups. Which is a lot, but the only reason is because I had them portioned out and I'm about to leave soon. So I just put them together and I'm gonna eat as much as I can. And I had about 2 ounces. It could be 3 ounces of ground turkey, honestly. It could be like 3. I'm used to weighing my food. That's why I'm able to kind of guesstimate. But I do weigh my food when I'm able to. Um, I try to keep my sodium no greater than 1500 for the day. Okay. I eat a lot of salt. I don't really monitor my sodium intake. The only reason I care about it now is because I know hamburger helper is full of sodium. Like the powdered cheddar, the powdered cheese mix is like full of salt. But typically, most of my salt comes from my bacon. All right, so now that we know when I'm not tracking, I get roughly 60 to 80 grams of protein. If I am tracking, I get over 100. Let's go to Instacart. Let's go to Instacart real quick. I don't want you guys to see the address. So, how do I do this? I want my orders. I might have to log out of my account. Yeah, no, that's going to stay up there. So I don't want that there. Let me log out. And let's see if they let me shop without logging in. I wanted to show you guys what I do buy, but it's going to show the address. And I don't know how to get around that in a moment. So let me go to Publix. Write a list. Okay. Yeah. I don't eat a lot of packaged foods, but I wanted to indulge in a little bit of garbage this week. So I meal prepped some hamburger helper. And it's so good and so convenient. Okay. So look, let's do this. Okay. Now I have this on the screen for y'all, but I can write as well as show y'all this. Now, keep in mind that Publix does mark up prices on Instacart. So whatever I decide to get, whatever I decide to add to the cart will be a little cheaper in store. And then when we go to Food Lion, I think the prices are roughly the same. So let me show y'all. Chicken is always the first thing to go on my cart. Okay. Do I have to give up chicken wings because they're just too high? Let's see. You don't need me. You don't need me. Now this is the pack of chicken wings I was telling you about, Jen. How many is that? If this is an accurate picture, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I said about 18 to 20 pieces. It's more like 16 pieces. And it's 13% off. For $22, I wouldn't even buy this pack. I would buy something like this, honestly. I would buy something like this one right here. And that's still high, but I guess that's just the reality now. If I want to buy chicken wings, it's going to be high. So for a week, how many pieces is that? I can't even tell. Let's look at this one real quick. 8 No, it's about 7 chicken wings. If I was having dinner, I'd have about 3 of these. That's like 2 days worth. Lord. Oh shit. This is gonna be harder than I thought. Let's why is this one $11? This one has roughly 6 wings. Let's go with that one. Oh shit, I can't even add it in without logging in. You know what? We're gonna do a mock account. That's what we're gonna do. This shouldn't have, hold on, this shouldn't have any addresses on it. Hold on. You can freeze wings by the you can freeze the wings by 3. Uh Let me use an address that I'm not at. Hold on. Let me use. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna use a random address. They won't even let me look. Like, that's crazy. Oh shit. But I do have to consider my area, right? Okay, so let me try something different. Hold on. Let me try something different. Let me try something different. Okay. Oh, AA4C. There we go. Let's try that. Okay. What? What? Why are you doing that? Like, weird. All right, my bad. Okay. Whole Foods, the market. That sounds expensive, Jenitha. Oh, okay. Since Amazon brought them, prices aren't bad. Okay. All right. Did they keep my cart? Okay, I got chicken wings in the cart. Okay. What about these? What about like these what are these? Ready to cook wings? Does anybody buy those? Are those like party wings? Are these ready to cook wings like a good value or a good thing to buy, or should I stick with the raw wings? Do you have a local butcher or meat market? Meat is usually much cheaper and better. I'll have to check. I actually don't know the answer. Check for local butcher. What the hell is happening with the pins? Um, I actually don't know the answer to that because I just typically go to the store. Check for local butcher. Okay, let me use my pins because I don't know what's going on with her pins. Ugh. Let me use my pins. I bought them for a reason. I bought them for this reason, actually. Check for local butcher. Maybe I could get some local eggs too. Butcher is top tier. And a fish market. Fish market. Whole Foods has the worst produce and meats. Okay, so what am I getting from Whole Foods? What am I getting from Whole Foods? Eggs. Hold on, let me look up eggs real quick. I'm gonna start with the staples and work backwards from there. Eggs. For the week, I would have about at least a dozen. At least a dozen. So should I buy 18-pack eggs? And of course, if it's on sale, like if there's a BOGO, then of course I would do a BOGO. Let me see. $2.19 for 12, $4.09 for 18. I'm not above a store brand egg. Like I like brown eggs. Oh, see this one right here. This one is a buy one get one. I would get this. Is this I don't think I would be $8.41 for 24 eggs. Let's see how it works out when I get to the end, because I would get that. They are happy. I love Happy Egg. First of all, organic, free range, large brown eggs. I'm not paying $6 for no 1 dozen. I'm not doing that. Now, if I got 2 of these, I would have 36, but I'm willing to sacrifice for the Happy Eggs. 18 is better value most times. Do I have a Costco? I have a BJ's. I have a BJ's. Should I get my eggs from BJ's? The other thing is, remember, I'm shopping for one person, so I have to be mindful. A lot of times buying in bulk, the value is there, but it also upfront costs more. Like I can't get a week's worth of groceries in BJ's for $100. So remember, I'm working with $100 a week, 125. Let me pull up BJ's real quick. Some things make more sense to get in bulk. So let's look up eggs. Will they let me specify by state? Let's try. Let's try that one. Okay, hold on. Let me show y'all this. I do eat a lot of eggs. Yeah, I do. I eat 2 to 3 eggs a day. I eat eggs every single day. So they have 36 count for $6.50. Oh, they have the Wesley Farms. $3.89 for 18 count. Oh yeah. Okay, so eggs got to be at BJ's. Okay, because I have to go 35 miles away from home to go to this, to do it, all of this anyway. If I go to Food Lion, it's closer, but eggs, let me make a BJ's list. We're doing eggs at BJ's. That's there's no reason to even argue about that. We're doing eggs at BJ's. That's happening. $3 to $6. And I won't have to buy them every week. Hold on. I won't have to buy them every week if I get them from BJ's. If I get this one, would last me like 2.5 weeks. 14, 28. Yeah, like 2.5 weeks. So I would only have to buy eggs twice. And then they have 5 12-pack for $10, or well, they have $1 off, $8.29. 12, 24, 36, 48. 60 eggs for $9. That's a lot of eggs. Pete and Jerry's. Hold on, let me see. They got eggs. They have Pete and Jerry's. 18 count for $8.99. See, I would get this. It's just me. I would get this. But if I gotta spend so much on chicken, I might have to like sacrifice on my eggs. Let me see. Is it too much for me to buy chicken for one person at BJ's? Because I'm also limited on freezer space too. So I can't, like, that's the other thing, right? Let me take this off the screen real quick. How do you guys feel about shopping daily, weekly versus like bi-weekly, monthly? Like, I can't buy a month's worth of groceries at once. I told you the meal plan. The plan is to get 80 grams of protein. That is the plan. The plan is to eat bacon, eggs, and potatoes or bread, preferably potatoes, for breakfast, which is really lunch, like as one meal. Supplement protein with protein shakes and yogurt. My dinners consist of chicken. I would like fish, but I don't eat it very often. I would like to include some fish, but mostly chicken. So, chicken tenderloin, chicken breast, chicken wings, um, ground turkey, a little pasta. I can meal prep rice. I can make rice a base for the week. I can make rice a base. That's rice is still affordable. I can use rice. How often do you guys grocery shop if you're shopping for just you? Oh, and dairy, milk and cheese every week. So let me put it to you like this, Jem. What I need to buy weekly versus what I need to buy semi-monthly. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do a weekly side and a semi-monthly side. Since I'm getting a lot of eggs from BJ's, let's do I'll go to get eggs from BJ's twice a month. But oh, bacon. I could get bacon from BJ's. I could get that. I could get that twice a month or once a month. Bacon, BJ's might no, that's the wrong damn thing. Hold on. Bacon might be not meal prep. What is the meal? The meal is bacon and eggs with potatoes. I eat that. Well, I don't eat the potatoes every day, but I eat bacon and eggs every day. Been doing that for the past 2 years. I'm probably gonna keep doing that. So that's a meal. I'll add a starch and fiber or a little bit of fiber. That's potatoes. And my second meal or supplement is usually a protein yogurt or a protein shake. And my dinner is chicken plus. So chicken is the base. I'm willing to swap that out for fish if I find some, but chicken is the base. So chicken, potato, chicken rice, chicken bread, chicken wrap. That's how it goes. Like there's not like I don't have a lot of like 3, 4, or 5 piece meals. It's usually like 2 things together. Like protein and another protein, or protein and a starch. If I was an adult, it would be a protein and a produce, or protein and a fiber, but I'm not an adult. So my work week, I go a few times a week. Weekly or bi-weekly, depends on what's going on with the budget. Okay. So BJ's, hold on, let me show y'all real quick. BJ's makes sense. I don't know about the chicken. I might have to get the chicken weekly because I can't store a month's worth of chicken or even 2 weeks worth. So, but eggs and bacon, staples, that makes sense. This is 3 packs of bacon right here for $11. I was at the store the other day. 1 pack of bacon was $11. So So it makes sense. I'm going to get eggs every month. It makes sense to get that twice a month at BJ's. I'm going to get bacon every month. It makes sense to get that 1 to 2 times at BJ's. Cheese might be too much. It might be too much to get cheese at BJ's. What about yogurt? What about yogurt? There's a 12 pack of yogurt. Oh, you should be buying what's on the menu. Oh, no, I know that. I'm trying to figure out where to buy it. That's what I'm trying to figure out, where to buy it and if I can afford it. Like, for example, does Coke Zero still fit in the budget? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I buy Coke Zero and Poppy. Poppy is $8 for 4 cans. Do I keep that in a budget or do I put that to the side? That's what I'm trying to figure out. So I know to get my eggs and bacon from BJ's in bulk. I eat that every day. I eat lots of it. That makes sense. Do y'all get produce from, what do you call these stores? The warehouse stores? Like if I wanted apples and potatoes, would I get them from BJ's or do I stick to like the smaller grocery stores? I think I'm gonna get this yogurt. I think I'm gonna get my yogurt from BJ's too. I think I'm gonna get my yogurt. I think I'm gonna get my yogurt. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get my yogurt. It's a 12 pack. That could last me a month because I don't drink them every day. That will last me a month. Um, so where do I get apples? So apples and potatoes. Apples and potatoes. I could get it from Publix. I could get it from, well, what do they have at BJ's? I don't know. What do they have? If they have Pink Lady, oh, they got Honey Crisp. They got Cosmic Crisp. I mean, I could work with that. 4 pounds and I get $1 off. Hell, $8 is 2 apples at the grocery store. I don't know, Tamika. Publix. All right, I'll compare the prices. I'm gonna put a question mark near the apples. I'm gonna put a question mark near the, hell, I can look it up right now. Let me go to, I'm in Publix. Hold on, let me look. Hold on. Let's see. So they got organic Pink Lady for 2 pounds. It's 5. Well, those are on sale. The Cosmic Crisp at freaking Publix is $7.15 for 2 pounds. What was it at BJ's? It's $7.99 for 4 pounds. I don't know, Tamika. Sounds like BJ's is beating out Publix. Oh, but what about the quality? Is that what you're talking about? Honey Crisp is $8 for 2 pounds. But at BJ's is roughly $8 for 4 pounds. So, oh, but you're worried about them going to waste. Okay, no, I don't eat them every day. Depends on how much you eat. Okay, so don't overbuy the apples. Okay, so let me not put the apples on the BJ side. Let me buy my apples weekly because, or bi-weekly, because I don't want to buy too many and they go bad. I don't want to buy. I probably eat like 2 to 3 a week, if that. If that. I'm trying to eat them more because it's been helping with my constipation. Okay. All right. So I'm not gonna buy 4 pounds of apples because I may not eat them all. Okay. I don't think it makes sense for me to get milk from BJ's, but let's find out. I don't buy. Oh, organic whole milk? I do drink a lot of milk. I drink a lot of milk. Like a lot. Like every day. Am I getting my milk from BJ's? I kind of like this 3-pack. What do you mean 3-pack? That can't be 1 gallon. Hold on. How much are those? 3 quarts? 3 half gallons. That's too much milk. I don't need that much milk. That's too much at once. I want to buy my milk weekly. So, let me leave the milk on the weekly side. And butter. That's a lot of butter. I can't do nothing with all of that. I'm not gonna buy all that butter at once. All right. So what about potatoes? 5-pound bag for $3.99. If I wasn't on 75 hard, I could have these. I'll probably buy these hash browns when I get off of 75 hard for $6.49. Yeah, I used to buy those all the time. I'll probably buy those again when I get off of 75 hard. Um, a 5-pound bag is a lot. I think I'm gonna buy my potatoes weekly. I'm gonna buy my potatoes weekly. So I got bacon. I have eggs. I think cheese probably needs to be weekly as well because I don't eat a lot, or bi-weekly. It doesn't make sense for me to buy cheese and this is no. That's see. Don't buy stuff just because it's cute. I don't buy stuff just because it's cute. I saw this little Cracker Barrel 48 cracker cuts, like snacking cheese. This would go to waste. I want it, but it would totally go to waste. Oh, I can freeze I don't have a lot of freezer space. I'm limited on freezer space in our rental. I used to freeze my butter when I lived alone and I had all the kitchen space to myself. I want this cracker. I want this cheese. Okay, let me focus on the essentials first. Okay, so chicken, I think we're gonna put chicken on the weekly list. Hold on. Let me go back. I don't think I can buy. Oh, but wait a minute. Hold on. Look at this. Hold on. Wait. Let me show y'all something. Cheese cubes in a bag at Target for $2. I'm gonna put that weekly because if I buy too much at once, it's gonna go to waste. So, cheese cubes. Okay. Look at this. Hold on. Let me get out the way. Hold on. So I'm not doing any breaded chicken right now, but I'll consider it after I'm done with 75 hard. I'm not doing any breaded or frozen chicken, but what about this chicken breast? How much is this? $5.99 per pound? 2.5 to 3 pounds? Purdue. Now, Jen, you said no Purdue, but this says no antibiotics ever. What do you think? I don't know. Chicken breasts, and they have boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and the chicken thighs are a little cheaper. Look, $26? That's a lot. I am poor. That is a lot. I think I'm gonna have to. I typically only focus on white meat, so chicken breast, chicken tenderloin, which is I guess still the breast, I think. And wings. I think I'm gonna have to like work in some. I think I'm gonna have to work in some dark meats. Purdue and Tyson is a yes, like yes, buy that, or no, don't buy that, or yes, avoid that. Which yes did you mean? Let me find out. I don't know if I have an Aldi. Everything is so far from my home. That's why. This is all easier when I'm house sitting and close to the city, but I live in a rural area. Let me see, Aldi. There is an Aldi. Yes, buy. Yes, buy Purdue. Okay. All right. So I'm thinking I should do. I'm thinking I should do, because I used to buy this chicken breast all the time when I lived in North Carolina. I used to buy this chicken breast all the time. So I completely forgot about it. I had stopped shopping at BJ's for the past year or so, so I forgot about a lot of stuff that they have. I think I'm gonna do this. But if I do it, I'm gonna run up that $100 budget. But a lot of this stuff I won't have to buy every week. I just saw thighs. Where did they go? I just saw Purdue chicken thighs. Where did they go? Wesley Farms, no antibiotics ever, boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Then sliced boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Oh, chicken thighs. Okay, I haven't bought this before, but I'm gonna try it because it's a little cheaper than the breasts. Oh, but they're not gonna give me a. So it's $3.19 per pound, which is better than what I've seen in grocery stores. And it's about 4.4 to 6 pounds. So let's say 5 pound, $15. Okay. I'm willing to try it. See, the question is how long will this last me? And I'm probably gonna have to figure out, I think I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm buying on this stream. I think I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm buying on this stream. And then, like Jen said, put the meals together, and then it would make sense. Uh like if I have enough food, like as far as like macros and stuff like that. Or if I don't, I could just go back to the store during the week. I could just do that. If it turns out like I run out of food, then I know better for the next month. It doesn't have to be static. Okay. So I'm gonna take chicken off the weekly. I'm gonna put chicken thighs. I'm not gonna buy the chicken thighs and the breast at the same time because I don't have a lot of freezer space. So I'm gonna put chicken thighs or chicken in general on the BJ side. So even though my bill might be higher that first week around, it's gonna last me probably 2 weeks. Like if I go to BJ's, the food will probably last me like 2 weeks, right? Probably. And then I can fill in the gaps from Publix, Food Lion, Target, Aldi. Okay. All right. So let's do this. So let's finish up. Let's commit to the BJ's cart. Bone-in chicken thighs. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't. Okay. So let's commit. Let's commit to the BJ's cart. All right. Let's do that. Did it work? Your cart is empty. Why is my cart empty? Pick up. Oh, pickup not available. Well, that's not gonna work. I don't want you to deliver my chicken. How do I fix this? I want pickup. Let's try that. Maybe that'll refresh my options. I hope they didn't get me excited about them chicken thighs for nothing. Hold on. What do you mean? It's out of stock. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. So it's probably gonna be in stock at a later time. Um, I do want okay, so let me switch to the boneless, skinless chicken breast. Okay, so that did go to the cart. Okay. All right, let's go back to the eggs real quick. I want to commit to the BJ's cart. And I wrote down to check for a butcher as well. So if I find a local butcher and they have better prices, then I will just buy my meat from them. I am gonna go. There's so many egg options. $14 for ground turkey is crazy work. I would have to portion this up. I would have to portion it. I don't feel like doing all that. If I have to, I could. So I don't want to buy a month's worth of eggs at a time, but I am willing to buy 18 eggs. I am willing to buy 18 eggs. And I would like the $9 eggs, but let me clear up some of this debt first. Before I start splurging on eggs, let me clear up some of this debt first. So I can go with either a 36 count for $6, which is a really good price, or I can go with 18 count for $3.89. What's the difference? Oh, and these are extra large. And they're extra large. Um, it's not that big of well, I think I'm gonna go with the 18. Let's just go with the 18. Like I need to budget, but I don't need to like I'm not necessarily at the point of pinching every single penny, but let's see what happens when we get to the end of it. So, we have the chicken, we have the eggs, we got to add the bacon. That is an essential. It is every week. $14 for Smithfield. $14, that's lower sodium. $14.99 for a 3-pack of 16 ounces. This is $11.79 for a 3-pack of 16 ounces. I would not mind the Smithfield, but I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with this one. I think I can afford to do the Smithfield if I really want it. But yeah, let's go with that one. So it was eggs and the yogurt. Okay. Chobani. This yogurt honestly is probably gonna last me like a month. And if this sends the let me see what the yeah, I think let me see. Let me go back to Instacart. I need to know how much this yogurt is if I buy it in store. Ooh, Publix. It is oh, but it's buy one get one. But it's okay, so $12.19 for 4. So that would be $24 if I wanted 8 of these. Like if it wasn't on sale. Wow. And it's $21 for 12. And they're both 20 grams. It makes sense to get this at BJ's. That's crazy work. Right. Clip the coupons in the BJ's app. I do have the app. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's crazy work. Is to get this same yogurt 4-pack at Publix without a BOGO. They have a BOGO right now, so that would be really good. But without the BOGO, it's $12. What? I mean, it is marked up on the Instacart app, so maybe it's a little cheaper in store. But I mean, even if I do the buy one get one, let's say I still wanted 12 yogurts, it still would be just a tad bit more expensive than getting it at BJ's. So the Kabani yogurts are a staple. I get them every month, so I may as well get the pack at BJ's. So I have the chicken, the bacon, the eggs, the yogurt. And weekly I'll get my apples, milk, potatoes, cheese, butter, rice. I don't want to buy a huge bag of rice. Which one is cheaper in store? The yogurt? Oh, you're talking about from Instacart. Yeah, it's a little cheaper in store. It's a little cheaper. And if I don't get the yogurt from BJ's, it'll be because I don't have enough space for it. Is the yogurt good for a month? Yes. Yes. Is that a bad thing? If it's refrigerated, yeah. You think that's too much yogurt at once? I mean, I don't mind buying the 4-pack. I don't mind buying a 4-pack. But I do buy them. I do buy them every week. See, and if I buy a single one, it's $3.31. Oh my god. If I got 12 of those, that's like $36. Hmm. I'm gonna leave it in the cart for now. Oh, see, wait, hold on. Wait, let's go back to BJ's. What this cart looking like so far? We already at $62, and all I got is breakfast. No, wait, no, that's not all I got. Okay, so I got, but I wouldn't have to buy this same cart every week. This would be for like a week and a half to 2 weeks. Okay, so okay, so I need something to go with the chicken. I highly doubt I would buy tortilla at BJ's, right? Let's look. Tortilla wraps? There's no way. This is the one that I bought, the Bandarita. The La Bandarita is dairy. Didn't think they last that long. Maybe I'm tripping. Let me go. No, I don't want to go look. Hold on. How long does drinkable 6 to 9 weeks is the answer. Is that bad? 6 to 9 weeks. If it's open 3 to 5 days. Yeah, I picked the 18 count eggs. BJ's has the tortilla wraps that I like. I can't believe this. I didn't think they were gonna actually have these. The La Banderita Burrito Grande. I actually like the even bigger ones. Like I like the biggest ones that they have. But I like the Grande too. For $5.79. Let me see how much they cost at Publix. They got a lot of BOGOs. For an 8 count is $3.81. But see, this is one of those weird things where like I don't this is one of those weird things where I don't need 20 tortillas at once. Like I don't need 20 tortillas at once. I don't do I need a month's worth of tortillas? I don't eat tortillas every day. So that would kind of go to waste because that would be like 2 months worth of tortillas. That would be like 3 months worth of tortillas. So no, I'm not gonna get 20 tortillas. No. No, we're gonna put tortillas on the weekly side or bi-weekly. No, I don't need 20 of them. I'm not gonna eat 20 tortillas in 1 month. I'm not gonna eat them in 2 months. I probably wouldn't eat 20 in 3 months. So no, I'll stick with the 8 packs. To be honest with you, I already have rice. I'm not buying rice. But if I wanted to buy rice, I doubt I need to buy it from BJ's. Let's look. I don't think I need rice from BJ's. I used to buy this one. I used to buy this big ass bag of jasmine. Well, they have the small one. They have the big one. I ain't gonna lie. When I run out of my rice at home, I might get this 10-pound bag and just call it a day. I might do that. I just might. Do you guys like minute rice? Like instant rice? My cousin is into instant rice and I haven't tried it. Like microwavable rice. Let me stop picking at that. I actually don't want it no more, but I do want my Coke Zero. Do you guys like microwavable rice? Get a small bag of Goya rice. I have a small bag of jasmine. And Goya. Like I have rice. I have rice because I keep buying it and not cooking it. Hell no. My cousin likes instant rice. I haven't had it. Have you guys had it and it's just not good? Or it's just like, ew, no, like who would do that? um Actually, since my cousin started using a rice cooker, I don't think he does instant anymore, but he's a big instant rice person. Okay, I have rice, but um if I need to buy rice, I'll go to the store and get it. I love this rice. Oh my god, let me click on it. I love this rice. I love this rice. I would log off to put my microwave rice. Okay, well, this is not microwave rice. This is actually my favorite rice. I love this rice. I really do. I really do. I love this so much, but I don't need to buy 6 packs. I don't need 6 packs at one time. I'm trying to get out of overbuying. Like, oh, let me buy into the future. Does that make sense, y'all? I'm trying to get out of that habit because it's a spending problem too. Like the habit of buying into the future, like, oh, I'm gonna use this at some point. Like, no. I want to stick as closely to getting my staples that I know I eat every day in bulk, but everything else trying to buy that on a weekly basis. So the rice is on hold because I have rice that I need to cook like right now. Pasta. Pasta is a case by case basis. I will not be buying pasta because it will sit in the cabinet and do nothing. I will not be buying pasta unless I plan to cook the pasta that week or that day or that weekend or something like that. So that's the end of that. I made some spaghetti and meatballs for my dad and aunt and myself for the family. It was good. It was busting. I love spaghetti and meatballs. I'm just a little too. I don't like the prep that it takes to actually make him meatballs from scratch. So I don't do it often. I think meatballs alone would be like a really good meal prep item. I'm breaking that habit too of long spending for food because it goes to waste. The COVID days are over. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's a bad habit. Protein shakes, I know BJ's does not have them. I like Fairlife protein shakes. I get them from Amazon. Unless y'all know, do y'all know of a better place where I can get Fairlife protein shakes for a good price? Otherwise, I'm gonna keep getting them from Amazon. Amazon, Fairlife. Hi Journey, beautiful. I'm gonna get out of here in like 15 minutes. I just needed this is gonna take more time than I thought. Jim was like, you need a pen and paper. What is the plan? I'm like, I'm working on it. Um, okay. Yogurt, protein shakes, chicken, ground beef. Y'all, the ground beef at the grocery store was outrageous. Let me see what BJ's got going on with ground beef. Let me see, cause I'm almost lucky I don't eat beef because what the fuck? Like I'm about to just leave the ground beef out of it. I'm about to just leave the ground beef out of it. Like what is going on? I like ground turkey's enough. 24 to $29, 6.49 per pound. The ones I store at the store were like 9, 10, $11 per pound. So this is already better. Yeah, this is a lot better. 5.49 per pound, 6.49 per pound. Yeah. Yeah, this is better, but I don't I can leave. Yeah, I can leave the ground beef there. How much do you pay for Fairlife at Amazon? It's been a while. Let's see. It depends on which one I get. Oh wait. Did I say that they don't have Fairlife? That might not be true. Where do I get the 30 gram ones from? I think that's from BJ's. It is from BJ's. A lot has changed since I don't have my own apartment anymore. Like I used to do a lot of stuff regularly and I forgot. This is a yes. I don't even care about the price. $26. Um 12 pack would last me a month because I don't drink them every day. I drink them like a couple of times a week. So I would probably buy this once a month. The one I get from Amazon is the 42 gram. This is a yes, 26.99. Um, I need to know. I need more. I need to know what that is divided by 12. 225 per protein shake. I can roll with that. I can roll with that. I can roll with $2.25 roughly per protein shake. Yes. Okay. We are at $89. I still have money left for 1 week. Like if all of this food was gonna last me a week, which it won't, the eggs are gonna last uh 12, 14. The eggs are gonna last about a week and a half. The bacon is gonna last about a week or like a week and a half to 2 weeks. This is gonna last about a month. The yogurt is definitely gonna last a month. And the chicken, how many ounces is in a pound? I could tell you that right now. Like I could tell you exactly how long this chicken is gonna last. Um, hold on. Let me do ounces to pounds. So I would have about 4 ounces of chicken. That's a quarter pound. So let's say I got a 6 pound. Um, it's hard to tell because the chicken packs come in ranges. Um, 4.99 a pound for ground beef is good. Yeah, it was $10 at the store. What about whole chicken? Like already cooked, like a rotisserie, or like a whole chicken for me to cook? Because I don't know how to cook that. I can learn. I I could make a Cornish hen work, but you mean like buy a rotisserie? Um, I tend to not finish it. What do you guys think? What are you eating with chicken besides rice? I typically don't eat anything with my chicken, honestly. Not even rice. Like I when I'm home, I'm adding in the rice for the carbs because I'm working out, but I typically don't even do that. I typically throw some chicken in the air fryer and call it a day. Like I typically eat it by itself, or I'll eat it with tortilla and cheese, make a quesadilla. It's rare that I'll eat it with rice or potatoes. Um, no veg, no vegetables. A raw chicken. You want me to bake a raw chicken? All right. How do I make that? Well, let's see what I don't even know what it costs. What does it cost? Whole chicken. Is it cheaper? It will appeal to me if it's cheaper to just buy it whole. So Wesley Farms fresh whole chicken with I don't uh giblets. I don't need no giblets. They don't exist, Tamika. Don't start with me. I'm not going down this fiber rabbit hole with y'all. I have lived 30 years of my life without eating a shit ton of fiber. I haven't died yet. Moving on from the fiber. Moving on. Y'all have been telling me for 2 years I need to eat vegetables. Still ain't been eating them. That's probably why my hair falling out. It's fine. Um, Roasting a chicken is easy. Okay. I am looking at what am I looking at? Whole ooh, Cornish hen. Is that what you talking about? I like Cornish hen. I just haven't had one in a while. I haven't made one in a while. Um Cornish hen is just a smaller whole chicken, right? That's what I got the apples for, girl. That's what I got them pink ladies for. Fiber. Don't be bougie about where the fiber come from now. I got the apples for the fiber. You right. I haven't seen a green or yellow veggie yet. I know. Y'all doing okay with the diarrhea lettuce? I know. You a bunch of oh, you need your veg, you need your veg. I know. I know. I know. Still don't have them though. Still don't have them. They're not about to get added to the cart on this stream because they will just go to waste. And I know they will. So, um I think a whole chicken should be around $7 to $12. Maybe it's because I'm looking at BJ's. I'm looking at Publix. Hold on. Well, no, I think with BJ's that's about right. It's just that they're selling them as two chickens. Whole chicken. Whole chicken. Publix gonna piss me off. $10, $12, $14. Lord. Even their rotisserie is $9. How much is a rotisserie chicken where y'all live? Y'all still looking at the BJ screen, sorry. Um this is about the prices that Jen was talking about. I just have to buy two at once. Oh, they got chicken wing. I forgot about the chicken wings at BJ's. I used to buy these all the time. Wesley Farms chicken wings. I don't think I feel like if I'm budgeting, I shouldn't buy wings and breasts at the same time. That feels like overbuying. Yeah, I feel like if I buy wings and I already have the breasts in the cart, if I buy wings too, that feels like overbuying. Like I could eat through the breast first and then buy the wings if I want to. Hold on, let me go back to the cart. The protein shakes, I was gonna buy those by the case anyway. Whether I got them here or on Amazon, I was gonna buy those by the case. The bacon makes sense. The eggs make sense. The yogurt is honestly debatable. The chicken, I'm gonna eat every day or every other day. That's the other thing. I don't eat dinner every day, but for argument's sake, I'm going to eat chicken regularly. So, how much is it? $23. $2.99 per pound is actually really good compared to what they have going on at the stores. It's like $6, $7 per pound at the store. Uh let's take away the yogurt. I can buy that on a weekly basis. That's fine. The couple extra dollars ain't gonna kill me. Um Baloney, come on with the autocorrect. I was singing a song in my head, Journey, but I wasn't about to make a fool of myself singing it out loud. Um, all right, so eggs, chicken, bacon, protein shakes, BJ's, $67, done. Makes sense? We're not doing potatoes from BJ's. We're not doing apples. We're not doing tortilla. We're not doing the stuff that I could get weekly. And so I gotta find a butcher and a fish market. Where's that at? I gotta find a butcher and a fish market. But here's the thing. Like, that's the other thing. I shop the perimeter of a regular grocery store. That's why I don't have a lot of like middle of the like my grocery list is so simple. One, because I don't eat a lot of variety. Like I don't eat beef because ground beef don't count according to Jen. So I don't eat beef. Like so you're not gonna see steaks and all of that. I don't eat pork other than bacon. So you're not gonna see like pork chops and all of that. It will be chicken made 57 different ways. Period. I just don't want to overbuy the chicken. I will eat fruit. I just don't want to overbuy the fruit. Eggs, bacon, and dairy as well. And the dairy I want to buy on a weekly basis. Uh Snacks. I'm not buying no snacks. This is an important part of this conversation. I will clean this up and then come to y'all with a fresh like with a fresh grocery list. Um because I hadn't even considered getting some of that stuff from BJ's, but I think that actually makes sense. But listen, I know it seems simple, I know it seems small. My grocery list is always small because when I take out the middle of the store, what's left other than protein, dairy, and produce? What's left? I'm not buying no crackers. I don't need no snacks. If I want a bag of chips after 75 hard, I'll buy a bag of chips. I'm not buying no $9, $10 bag of chips. You just eat plain chicken. My chicken is seasoned, but yeah, I will literally take some chicken tenders, like raw chicken tenderloin, season them, throw them in the air fryer and eat them. Or wings. I will season some wings, throw them in the air fryer and eat them. I just recently discovered slicing up some potatoes and making homemade fries in the air fryer. I actually didn't think they would be good, but they were. Like I didn't think they was gonna be bussin'. They was bussin'. But like I would just throw some chicken in the air fryer and call it a day. Or sometimes I will like bake some chicken breast, shred it, and then make like a tortilla dip. I eat chicken 57 different ways. I am 30. I have been this way my whole life. Like listen, maybe my future husband will get me to change my mind, but as of right now, this is just what it is. I'm not really looking for like ways to change that. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not overspending every month because I have a really tight budget coming up. So I just wanted to make sure I can buy enough food for $125 per week or $100 per week. You need to expand your palate when I'm 40. When I'm 40, Jim. But let me ask y'all something. So I was just talking about how the middle of the store, I feel like if I start adding in like crackers, cookies. Oh, I forgot about peanut butter. I'm not gonna get peanut butter from BJ's, but I do need to add in peanut butter for my apples. Peanut butter would be good. So like eating peanut butter apples with cheese. Maybe some gluten-free pretzels when I'm off of 75 hard. Maybe. But like we're not tripping over snacks, right? When it comes to cutting back, we're not are we tripping over snacks? What do you guys think? Do you feel like there's something in the middle that I'm missing, like in the middle of the grocery store, like the aisles, the packaged foods? Is there something that like would reasonably go on a grocery budget? We have dairy, we have poultry, tiny bit of pork with some bacon, a little bit, processed meat, whatever. And for my produce, I have potatoes and I have apples. Well, fruit, you know, whether it's apples that we eat, grapes or whatever. I don't eat a lot of fruit because it's a lot of sugar, but apples do help with my constipation. Middle for the store is rice. I don't snack. I buy chips occasionally if I buy lunch meat. Okay, so we know rice. Occasional pasta, gluten-free pasta. Occasionally. After 75 hard, if I want chips, I will buy them, but I'm not buying the family size. I'm not buying the shareable size. Um, I don't like the smell of tuna. I like white flaky fish. And I could get down with salmon if I could learn how to cook it. I could get down with salmon if I learn how to cook it. The reason I don't eat it is because every time I have tried to cook it in the past, I've overcooked it and it was not tasty. So I love Publix, but if it's not BOGO, for real. So Black Butterfly. That's another thing. Like I saw a lot of BOGOs on Instacart, and they had sales in the store that they didn't have on Instacart. Not only do they have better prices in the store, but it's still high. So when it comes to Publix, I will be shopping deals. So some of this stuff might have to switch up. Like bacon. Bacon will be from BJ, so I can count on that price to be stable. But like I'm not paying $7 for milk. Only buy pasta when I'm gonna make it that day. Yes. You could rotate the cut of chicken weekly. So should I take the chicken off the BJ's list because if I buy so much of it, I'll be stuck with it. Like I'll be stuck with that cut for like 2 weeks because that is one thing I was thinking about. Like if I buy, it's affordable. If I buy 6-7 pounds worth of chicken at $3 a pound from BJ's, it's affordable, but I'm stuck with that cut for 2 weeks versus paying a bit more at the grocery store. And then I can do wings 1 week and then breast the next week and then whole chicken the week after that. What do you guys think? Um, um, at least you're getting an apple every once in a while. It's not that it's not that I don't appreciate the fiber. Or even the nutrients. Like as I'm getting older, I'm like, all right, you gotta do something with your life. Um, it really is like a matter of being stubborn about things that I don't know how to cook, right? And I'm not really interested in eating raw veggies. So it really just is a matter of like being stubborn about the fact that I don't know how to cook certain things. So I'm like, forget it. I just don't want it. Or just like not liking the taste of it. I do think that people overdo it with the importance of vegetables. Like I think it's important, but I think people overstate the importance. Um just like I think there are problems with our meat supply, but I think people undervalue protein from meat sources, right? So it kind of happens on both sides. Like produce is important, micronutrients is important, but I think people overdo it like you're going to die if you don't have it. Versus like animal proteins, people shy away from them, or animal fats, people shy away from them where it's like, you know, those are important. So it happens on both sides. So you're not a good cook. I know how to cook what I like. Jen, I could bust down some baked ziti. I could bust down some spaghetti and meatballs. I could bust down some lasagna. Okay. I could bust down some fried chicken. I don't actually fry chicken very often, like once or twice a year, if that, like in oil. I know how to cook what I like. I learned how to make baked macaroni and cheese 2 years ago. For 28 years of my life, I did not eat baked macaroni and cheese. I thought it was so stupid. I thought it was the dumbest thing ever. Now, like I love it, but I only make it once a year. I know how to make a really good cornbread. I know how to make what I like. So things that I don't like, I don't know how to cook them so that I do like them because I don't know how they're supposed to taste. I don't know how they're supposed to taste. Like don't underestimate an online recipe. Um it's hard for me to like cook things that I don't like. Like I can make asparagus, right? I have done this before. There have been plenty of I've had phases of like forcing myself to incorporate greens. Like I used to eat spinach and asparagus. Cauliflower is not green, but it's fibrous. Um, what was another one? Kale. Like I've had my phases, but they just don't stick because I don't like it, right? Now there's an argument of who said you gotta like it, and then there's the argument of you should like your food. I'm more of a you should like your food kind of person. So I want to like veggies. I just haven't found one that I like yet. I haven't found one that I like yet. Therefore, I don't know how to cook them properly. Uh I do believe that if I just forced myself to eat it enough, I will start to like it. I will start to crave it. But I really have to get my sweet tooth under control in order for me to even have a chance. I think a lot of the reasons why I'm so averse to bitter foods, or is that what you would call it? Do they fall into the bitter category? Um, bland? I don't know. Not savory. I think it's bitter. I think the reason I'm averse to bitter foods is because I'm such a sugar addict. You can look at the salmon fillets and see distinctive difference in color between the wild caught and the, see what I mean? You see what I mean? Yeah, I just buy my doofy chicken. According to government, pizza is a vegetable in school. Lord. Oh my god. I love peanut butter and apples. I think black butterfly is behind in the string. Yeah, I love peanut butter and apples. Okay, so I'm gonna be on here all night. Okay, so hold on. Wait. Okay, hold on. So middle of the aisle. We agree I don't need shit from there, right? The reason why I'm saying that is because again, budget. People swear they can't figure out a food budget. Like I didn't even put everything on the list from BJ's, and I wasn't even at $100 yet. And I had about a week and a half to 2 weeks worth of food. That's if I eat every day. I don't even eat 3 meals a day every day, which brings me to my other point: eating less. Eating less. What's wrong with eating less? Like, what's wrong with eating less? I don't think we should be at a point where our budget is so tight that we have to eat less, but we're already over consuming. I don't know. So I think being on Zepbound and weighing less, I need less food. So it's gonna help my budget. I don't think that that's a bad thing. I don't think that that's a bad thing. I really, really don't think that that's a bad thing. People treat it like it is, but I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Mm. Mm. So I don't need anything out of the middle of the store. How do you guys feel about that? I don't need anything out of the middle of the store. Hmm. I'm trying to think because I don't want to be caught like looking stupid. On occasion, I'll buy some cornflakes. I'm not worried about that right now. I'm talking about staples. Can I make $100, 125 if I need it, but preferably like 100 or less? Could I, as a single individual, make $100 a week work and still get 80 grams of protein? And I think the answer is yes. At least 80 grams. And I can still afford to keep my protein shakes. Should I increase my apples to 1 a day to force myself to get the fiber? Let's see. Well, let's see how much fiber was on my Lose It thing. My Lose It thingy. Oh, that's bad. It was like almost none. Hold on, let me see. Let's go back to a couple of months ago because I haven't been tracking for quite some time. Let's see how let's see how much fiber I was getting when I was tracking. How many grams of fiber do we need per day? 20? I'm at about I'm at about a quarter of that. 10 grams if I try hard. 6 grams, 5 grams, 10 grams. 6 grams, 5 grams, 10 grams. So 5 to oh wait, I was getting 20 grams of fiber. Where the hell was that coming from? Hold on. Hold on. At some point, I was getting 20 grams of fiber. Where did that come from? Where did that fiber come from? That gotta be a lie. A Kaiser roll. There's no way. 28 grams of fiber. No, that Kaiser roll gotta be a lie. Tortilla. Where did I get 28 grams of fiber from? Jasmine? Does Jasmine have fiber? No, that's only 1 gram. Where was I getting all that fiber from? I don't know. I think this Lose It app might be not the app might be off, but when I was eating a certain type of bread, it's saying it had like 20 grams of fiber. That can't be right, right? I mean, bread has fiber, but like 20 grams seems like a lot. Mm. My eyes are telling me enough for tonight. It's these lashes telling me enough for tonight in this light. All right, I'm sorry. I got distracted there for a second because we were talking about the fiber. I really got distracted there. 25 for adult woman. I don't eat much out of the middle of the store. My pantry is full of things such as seasoning, oils, honey, sardines, broth, oats, cat food, and cat treats. Okay, so the last thing is, does that so does everyone kind of feel like, are you guys feeling the weight of the grocery prices too? Even though you're not shopping the middle of the store? Mm. I think the pizza is a vegetable thing comes from the tomato sauce, right? Which is terrible, but I don't know. Because tomatoes is fruit. Don't get me started on the cat food prices, Lord. I'm gonna get out of here. But I just want to know, like, how's everyone else doing with the grocery prices? Because it seems like nobody's alarmed at like, oh, but where's your granola bar? I'm kind of proud of that. So I'm finishing up the obesity code, and Dr. Fung wrote this book what 5 years ago, 5, 6, 7 years ago, and in the book he said the obesity rates were slowing down across the country and even declining in some states. So I didn't know that, but that's actually good news. That's actually good news. But I don't know. I mean, people are still having trouble. People bulk of my cost is for the pets. Okay. My cats eat well. I feel like our pets should eat well. It's just so expensive. Oh my god. Layla was eating ground chicken and rice with a little bit of kibble. She was eating ground chicken and rice with a little bit of kibble. I'm like, oh my god. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. Since I shop for 1 to 2 meals at a time, I could feed myself for $20. That's where I want to get to, Jen. So I think I'm gonna limit the BJ stuff. I think I'm gonna take the chicken off the BJ's list so I can change the cut of chicken per week. I'm just so terrified of those grocery store chicken prices. Wait, let me show you one more thing. Let me show y'all Food Line real quick. Let me just show y'all real quick because there's no markup on the prices for Publix. Hold on. Because I want to know. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me see. Food Line, no markups. I want to show y'all this chicken because if we talking about Purdue, oh, it says store brand. It says store brand. Hmm. But how do I know who the vendor is? Chicken breasts. They're 2.29 per pound. Dark meat is cheaper. Even 3.99 per pound is better than what I seen at Publix. Publix is diabolical. One day, I was on my, I did my big one. I wanted to eat out and I told myself, no, I'm not gonna eat out. I went and bought this big ass pack of tenderloins from Food Lion and was just throwing them in the air fryer for like a week straight. I went and bought a big ass pack of I was like, you are not eating out. Like, stop your madness. I did my big one. This chicken is affordable. I might just have to. Ooh, what is this? What is this? Chicken wings selections. Oh shit. What? No, go back. Hold on. Chicken. No, sorry. Bone in. Chicken wing selections. 3.5 pounds, $9.99. I might get my chicken from Food Lion. Do I have to be concerned with the antibiotics? Should I be worried? I can get 2 Purdue chicken breasts for $7 to $9. Pack of wings, 8 wings for 13. Pack of chicken thighs for around 10. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't buy the family pack. See, that's me overbuying again. Okay, hold on. That's me overbuying again. Hold on. I like these little wingettes though. I like these. 5.49 per pound, so it'd probably be $6 for this pack. That would last me like 2 days. Uh, okay, let me stay away from the family packs of chicken. I am not a family. Let me stay away from the family packs of chicken. I am not a family. And I gotta conserve space. I gotta conserve space. Oh my gosh. Um, I have chicken here for 1.99 drumsticks and 1.99 leg meat per pound, but 2.99 for breasts. If you bulk buy from Sam's Club or Costco, it'll last you forever. Well, I don't have the space to bulk buy everything, and I was thinking about changing up. Someone mentioned changing up my cut of chicken per week, like every week, and I think that's actually a good idea. Like, I don't want to buy a bunch of breasts and a bunch of wings at one time, like I usually would. So I think if I go to the store 2 to 3 times a week, like I just have to go. I have to get used to going to the regular grocery store more frequently. So I'll probably get the same 3 items from BJ's every month that I know that I'm gonna buy every month, which is and then freeze them individually. Okay. Which is protein shakes, bacon, eggs. I know I'm getting that. I'm getting my money's worth. I whatever. Like I know I'm getting that. But everything else I think I'm gonna get from the regular grocery store. I think I'm gonna switch up between and I'm gonna start incorporating some dark meat. I prefer white meat, but the dark meat is cheaper. What is this? Chicken split. Chicken split. Never mind. I don't need to know. 2.99 per pound for some chicken thighs. I want some boneless chicken thighs. I haven't had that, but I want it. Uh I think food. Oh, what about What about, yeah, 12, see, $13 would have been too much. Look at that. Look at that. Just Bear fully cooked roasted spicy boneless skinless chicken breast bites. Bear has some rotisserie wings that are bussing. They have some what do you call it? Roasted rotisserie style wings or something like that. They are so good, but I can't always find them. I found them one time and never saw them again. They were so good in the air fryer. I don't want breaded chicken right now. That's just extra carbs that I can't do nothing with. Like I don't want that right now. I don't want that right. I might be able to rock with some boneless skinless chicken breast from Bear. Hmm. Okay. I have four cats, so I pay for two are strays. Lola invited. My man, I grew up in a house full of stray cats, so I'm not. I don't find that to be unusual at all. I don't find that to be unusual at all. Oh my gosh. Um. Jen, email it to me because I'm using my phone as a camera. Email it to me and I'll put it on the screen. Hold on, and then I'll get out of here. I'll clean up this list, and then I'll come back to you guys with what I worked out. But it is pretty simple. Like I rotate chicken all week. Sometimes I don't eat dinner. Sometimes I don't eat dinner. Once a week, I may only have one meal, which is my bacon and eggs. So it's very simple. All right, hold on. Let me see. I wanna go see Lola. I wanna go see Lola. Oh my god. Oh my god. She's such a cat dog. Lola is such a cat dog. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, no, stop it. She's such a cat dog. She is such a cat dog. Jen, you are a sucker for a puppy because how you let your dog run you, just inviting other pets in? Like they live here now, mom. You gonna feed them too? They live here now, mom. Are you going to feed them? They're my friends. They're my friends. Like I have house sat for a few people that take care of the neighborhood strays. So you know who has to take care of the neighborhood strays while the people are away? Me, because they don't want the neighborhood strays to die of starvation. Like they don't want the stray cats to starve, so I'm in charge of feeding them. I think it's cute. I think it's fast. I think it's it's nice. It's nice. My mom is rich. Come inside. Literally Lola. Literally Lola. My mom's rich. Don't worry. Come on. You live with us now. Mm-hmm. Quite literally. Don't worry, Jen got it. Jen rich. Jenitha is rich. Thank you for the picture. She is so adorable. Um, now that your list is done, you're so polite. Can y'all give me some tips for my first week on Zep? Cause these burps and runs are awful. Don't worry, it'll make you skinty. No, I'm just kidding. It's been so long since I've been on Zep, like since like my first week. Sulfur burps. I didn't get those, so I don't remember what the resolution. Do y'all remember what the resolution is for sulfur burps? I don't remember what the resolution was. I actually don't remember what the sulfur burps resolution was. If anybody knows, put it in the chat. Um Now the runs is crazy because not everybody gets diarrhea. I did, and on occasion still do. No, there's an answer for it. I forget what it was though. Uh Pepto, I did not drink no damn Pepto. What causes the sulfur burbs? Oh, is it the delayed gastric emptying? Hold on. Oh, you taking me way back. That's crazy. This is what I'm saying. Like, y'all see, ain't nobody out here in these streets teaching no more. Oh, because of the slow stomach emptying. Okay. So try a digestive aid. What did I take? I took let me look up where my phone? Uh a digestive enzyme. What did I take? Hold on. What did I take? What did I take? What did I take? Hold on. What did I take? Let me see if I can find it. Mm, nope. I can't find it. I forget. Do your Googles, girl. Do your Googles. Do your Googles. I forget exactly what it's called, but it's something to help it's something to help with digestion. It was like a chewable tablet that I would take with maybe I should search chewable in my Amazon orders. I got it on Amazon. Oh shit. Chewable. Oh god damn it. Tablets. It was something like natural too. I forget. But it was like a I forget what it's called. You gotta catch me when I get home. Um it'll subside. Sorry that's happening to you. The diarrhea, I don't have an answer for that either because I just live with it for the first 2 days. Like I don't get it as bad. I get the urge still and nothing happens. But if I'm not careful, like if I go every if I take my injections too close together, I will get diarrhea. Like, oh, I will get diarrhea. I will get diarrhea. Like it's oof. Like it's bad. It's bad. But yeah, you took me way back. It's gonna bother me now that I don't know that I don't remember what it's called. Mm. Mm. Scrambled eggs and turkey bacon. Slow. Go slow with the fats. You're on Zebound brand. I was almost complete when I switched to branded Zebound. I was almost completely averse to like fatty foods. Go very slow with the fatty foods. Don't be afraid of carbs. Adding your carbs to help with that, but it takes time to adjust to fatty foods because egg yolks are fatty. The turkey bacon might be lean, but even sometimes the protein can be a bit much. So yeah, you gotta go slow. You gotta go slow with the fatty foods. I eat eggs every day, but I when I first switched to Zebound, I was completely averse to eggs, and I almost like didn't make it because I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I eat eggs every day, but my body came around. You just gotta go very slow. You just gotta go very very slow. It's a little different for me because I started out on compounds, so my symptoms were different. And then I had to go through a whole round of symptoms when I got on Zepbound, which was diarrhea, fat aversion. Like I couldn't eat any fat and I could barely eat any sugar. Well, I won't say I couldn't, but like it was hard. It was incredibly hard to eat any fat or sugar. Like my body just was like, nope, sorry, can't have none of that. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, try adding in like some carbs with that to like slow down, like not slow, but not have as much fat as once. Like be patient with your fat consumption. I'd rather have the runs than be clogged up. Me too. The constipation is real bad. I went from Wegovy to compound and now Zeb. Yeah, you will adjust. Like the symptoms, make sure you adjust before you titrate up. But you will adjust. You will adjust. Yeah, you will adjust. You will adjust. All right, let me get out of here. It is past my bedtime. It is past my bedtime. Did I miss a? No, I didn't. Okay. Um. Okay. So what I'm really gonna do, right now that we did that virtually, let's see what happens when I get into the store. Let's see what happens. Like let's see if I actually stick to the list. That's the hard part for me. I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. And we did not add bread to that list. We didn't add bread at all. But I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be hard. Well, it is hard for me to go into the store and stick to the list because there's something in my brain that tells me I have to buy a month's worth of stuff at once. Now I've been doing better. Good night, Tamika. I've been doing better, but like I can do even better. Like I don't know if I can do per meal like Jenitha. I don't know if I can shop per meal. That is crazy. That is crazy. I mean, it's not crazy. I don't cook enough for that. I don't cook enough for that. Um, but every 2 to 3 days, yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to spend more time at the grocery store. And honestly, Publix is too far away for me to get to every day or every 2 to 3 days. So Food Lion is probably my better option anyway. We have a small local grocery store, but they rarely ever have anything that I need. I mean, I guess they do if I stay on the perimeter, they have what I need, but I guess I'm speaking from a year ago when I wasn't staying on the perimeter. So shopping as a single person should be pretty simple. Should be pretty simple, right? Um, Jen says when I brought her to the shelter to see if she had a chip, Lola tried to jump out the car window, watching me walking with her on. Lola tried to save her bestie. Lola tried to save her bestie. Poor Lola. Let me tell y'all something now. When I do this first week worth of groceries, if I have money left, I am buying Coke Zero. It's not my fault that if it fits. It's not in the original budget. I'm willing to cut it out. But let me have 20 bucks left. Let my food come up to $67. I'm putting in some Coke Zero. Or no. Or no. Like the 6-pack. Try Poppy or I like Poppy is $8 per. Okay, so you're saying pick one? You want a vlog? Okay, so I get the orange Poppy, but it's so expensive. It's like $8 for 4. $2 a can is high. I can't buy both. I don't think I can buy both. I typically buy both. I buy Coke Zero and Poppy and Celsius. That's probably why my sleep is shit. I have way too much caffeine and I drink coffee. Um, keep the Poppy, drop the. I'm gonna do one of them or the other. What about making healthier choices? What do you mean? Shopping the perimeter is not me making healthier choices? Are you saying Poppy is healthier than Coke Zero? I typically get both. Typically get both. And I'm not sure if either one can fit into the budget. I won't know until I get into the store. What the hell is Poppy? It's a probiotic soda. Prebiotic? Probiotic. Prebiotic. Prebiotic soda. Does Poppy have caffeine? That's a good question. Let's see. Poppy has like 1 to 2 grams of sugar. Have caffeine. I don't know. That's a good question. Caffeine free. It's caffeine free. Poppy soda. Oops. Poppy soda. It combines sparkling water, real fruit juice, apple cider vinegar, and prebiotics. Oh, 5 grams of sugar. I said one. Well, it says or less, so I guess some of them have like one or two. But it'd be $8 or $9 for a 4 pack, bruh. Vintage cola flavor. I have not. I only like the orange and the cherry limeade. I don't think all of them are good. There was one that my aunt had. I almost oh, I'm so mad. It was so nasty. It might have been a cola. I don't know. I don't know. Does Poppy have artificial sugar? How is it sweetened? Poppy sweetener? Organic cane sugar, stevia leaf extract, and real fruit juice. 0 calories. I'm sorry, not 0 calories. It was talking about the stevia leaf. Organic cane sugar, fruit juice, and stevia. I'm stuck on body armor and water for now. Stevia leaf. Y'all really don't like stevia. I think y'all need to get off stevia's top. Like y'all be trying to drag. I think y'all are hyperbolic about stevia. Now, if it just don't taste good, that's fine. But like y'all be dragging it with the stevia. Like y'all, I tried stevia for 5 minutes. Y'all was like, nope, throw it away. I'm like, God damn, I can't have nothing. I don't like monk fruit. Oh, that shit tastes like perfume. Think protein shakes will make me sick. I don't know what I'm going to do in the morning. What do you mean you don't know what you're going to do? Like, you don't know what you're going to consume? You don't have to consume anything for a little, like all day. You don't have to eat all day. Just go slow. And if you like protein shakes, then have a little. If it starts to make you nauseous, then don't finish it. If you're able to finish it, then finish it. But it's going to take you some time to adjust. So don't be so hard on yourself. Definitely try to eat, but you know, don't be too hard on yourself. It's going to take your body a little time to adjust to um like eating regularly in general. But still try. Just you'll be all right. You're not going to like croak. Now, this shouldn't go on for months and months and months and months and months, but you said it's your first week. So just take your time, try different things. If you like produce, try different produce to see what works. Um, Try different proteins to see what works. So try your eggs, try whatever other proteins you like. Um, Try your starches to see what works. So just try a little bit of stuff at a time. And when it feels like it's too much, just stop. Don't force it. Just stop. You'll be better off trying to eat smaller meals than trying to force down bigger meals. If you can't get down a protein shake, don't force it down. I tried that. I'm 2 years into Zepbound. I tried to force a protein shake down recently, like 2 weeks ago, and I threw it up right before my flight. I tried to force it down. Why did I do that? Cause I'm stupid. I just didn't want to waste it. I didn't want to waste it, but I tried to force it down and I threw it right up. And I drink protein shakes all the time. It wasn't time. My body my like it was too early. It was too early for me. My body's on a schedule. If I try to eat at 7 o'clock in the morning, I will be able to get 2 bites in. Two. Two. Give me real cane sugar or honey. Yeah. Yeah. Stevia, trying to use stevia, the little squeeze, the liquid stevia was terrible for my stomach. But Poppy has been fine for me. Poppy has been fine. Coke Zero has been fine. I know it has aspartame. Listen, if I live to 78 instead of 92 because of aspartame, let's just hope I had a good life. I'm not trying to be I gotta stop being such an asshole, but listen, we're all doomed in America anyway, as far as like the food supply. So I'm just trying to make the best of it while I'm here. But I will pick between Coke Zero and Poppy. Maybe like on a weekly basis or something like that. I won't buy both at the same time. That's like $20-$30 worth of soft drinks for what? No, I'm not doing that. I won't be buying any canned coffees. I probably will buy Celsius on sale. Probably, because sometimes it be on sale for like $1.25. But I think regularly it's like $2 or $3. So, all right, let me get out of here. I love you all. Thank you for helping me out with my groceries. I know that was a little bit all over the place, but I have a better idea of what I need to do. So I will clean it up. I will take my ass to the store. When I get home, well, I have to get home Tuesday. So I will either go to the store Tuesday or Wednesday. It probably will be better for me to I should get home. I should get home with enough time to go to the store Tuesday. But either way, it should be very simple. I should be leaving the grocery store with like 2 bags. That's it. That's it. All right. So I love you all. If the video comes back up in your algorithm and you have hype points, please make sure to hype the live stream. And I will see y'all in a week. I wore red for y'all tonight. I don't even like red. I'm out for a week. I don't want to hear it. I mean, I might upload, but I'm not going live. Don't talk to me. Leave me alone. I mean, you can talk to me in the community or on Instagram. But other than that, leave me alone. All right. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye. Good night.